Hello and welcome to the Manatee County School District Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Jenny and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. However, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Manatee District Virtual College Fair. That's strivescan.com/Manatee District Virtual College Fair. I'd now like to turn it over to our first presenter, Northern Michigan University.
Hi, my name is Erica. I'm from Northern Michigan University. I'm really glad you're all here. So Northern is located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in Marquette. We are right on the shores of Lake Superior. We celebrate all 4 seasons in Marquette, and our natural setting makes for amazing outdoor experiences, academic and recreational, all year round. Many of our students love the outdoors, but you do not have to in order to thrive here. But Marquette and Northern offer a safe, friendly, and welcoming community. We're a mid-sized institution, so we're large enough where we have a lot of programs to choose from, a strong alumni network, connections around the world, nice facilities, but small enough where you have small class sizes and your professors know your name. So the average class size is around 28. Average lab and seminar sizes are around 15, and this gives your professors the ability to get to know you on a personal level, and those close relationships result in mentorship and guidance as you move through your experience at Northern and onto whatever you're going to do next, whether that's grad school or joining the professional world. So we have over 170 different academic programs. So we have some popular programs related to our natural setting like fisheries and wildlife management, environmental studies and sustainability, but also things like nursing, art and design, criminal justice, sports science. We have a large array of business programs and also medicinal plant chemistry, which is the first program of its kind in the US. So you get hands-on experience right away to help you figure out what you love so you can get more specific, and what you hate, so you can change your mind and shift to something that's the right fit for you. But you're working with real people in professional settings with real equipment and resources in the real world. The idea is that you leave Northern well prepared to take your next step in grad school or your professional careers. Northern is a space that's welcoming for students from all backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences. And we're an institution that really emphasizes access to higher education. So there are no test scores, no essays, and no letters of recommendation as part of the application. We have tons of first-generation college student resources, as well as a lot of academic and emotional support for students, like support programming, tutoring, disability services, counseling. All of these are there to facilitate student success. Your experience outside of the classroom is an important piece of your college education. When you feel connected and that you're contributing your experience and your perspective to your community, you're happier and you do better in the classroom. I already mentioned that many of our students are outdoors all year round, but there's tons to experience indoors too. So there's over 300 student organizations. There's academic and non-academic and special interests, spiritual. We have leadership programs, some that are credit bearing and come with a stipend. And there are also community service and volunteer opportunities as well. All of these are a really big part of student identity at Northern. There's also events happening on campus that keep you busy as a spectator or a participant. So arts to athletics, ranging from esports to football, you name it. So let's talk about finances. This is an important piece of the college search process for you and your family. So for our out-of-state students, our tuition and fees and room and board amount to around $29,300 a year. Average financial aid package is around $12,300. So that can include things like our merit scholarships that bring the out-of-state tuition rate much closer to in-state, as well as our competitive scholarship opportunities with including our Presidential Scholars competition with awards ranging from $1,000 to a full ride, and other free money opportunities that just require you to do a little bit of legwork and submit an application. I also want to mention that a laptop is included as part of tuition and fees at Northern, with access to Northern's LTE or wireless network across the Upper Peninsula. So I don't think it's a secret that the world is at a pivotal point right now. There's so much that's coming to a head in the US and all over the world. And you are all going to change this world, and we needed to do that. And at Northern, we want to give you the tools to do it. So our alumni are out, they're making an impact, and we know that you are going to do the same thing, and we want to help you make the biggest impact that you can. So we'd love for you to come and visit campus and learn more about us. So we're offering virtual and on-campus visit opportunities. I can only talk about so much in 6 minutes. So if any of this resonates with you, come and check us out and experience this place for yourself, however you're able to do that. You can scan the QR code here to get some more information from Northern. Again, my name is Erica. I work with students from Florida. My job is to help you through this process, and I would love to hear from you.
Thank you so much. And a reminder to our participants, if you have questions for any of our schools here, please use that Q&A function to ask some questions at any time during the presentations. Up next, we have Lawrence Technological University.
Great, thank you. So my name is Brianna. I'm an admissions counselor at Lawrence Tech. And I'm just going to talk to you and give you a brief overview about our school. So we are located in Southfield, Michigan. We're about 30 minutes outside of downtown Detroit. So this is actually the nation's #1 center for internships, co-ops, and careers in engineering, architecture, and technology. So you'll be in a really great place for those opportunities. We are a small private school. We have an 11-to-1 student faculty ratio. So your class sizes will be about 15 to 20 students in the class. All of our professors are teaching our class. We don't have graduate assistants teaching the courses. And then just a little bit of background, we did start off as a college of engineering. Since then, we've grown to have 100 different degree programs. Our motto is theory and practice. So you're going to get that theoretical foundation in the classroom, and then we have a variety of ways that our students practice. Our students participate in co-ops and internships. We have industry-sponsored projects that students participate in, labs and studios all across campus, and undergraduate research opportunities. We also have LTU Zone, which is like our laptop program. All of our undergraduate students get a laptop that is customized to their major. Now, a little bit more about our campus. We have over 100 different student organizations for you to join, anywhere from Greek life to special interest groups and honor societies. We have 4 residence halls. Our East Hall is just for our freshman students. That includes music rooms, a game room, auditorium, and a couple of different other community spaces as well. And if you are living on campus, you will have a meal plan. We have our Blue Devil Cafe, Einstein Bagels, and a couple other of dining options on campus. Now, we do have our athletic teams on campus. This is a list of all the teams that we have. All of the sports that you see here are scholarship eligible. You can actually just go to ltuathletics.com and fill out a recruit yourself form. That way you can get in contact with the coach and they'll talk to you about some scholarship opportunities. So now just to go a little bit into admissions, first we're going to need a completed application from you, of course. You can go to our website to do that. Then we're going to need your high school transcripts through your 11th grade year. And then you'll also write an essay for us, and that's open-ended. You could talk about your career goals or why you want to choose Lawrence Tech. We are test optional for fall 2022. And how we're going to review is based off of core classes. So we'll recalculate your GPA based off of social sciences, English, sciences, and math. So talking a little bit about tuition, you're going to be looking at between $46,000 to $49,000. However, this is based on if you're living on campus and if you take 30 credits for the full year. So usually our students do 15 credits in the fall and 15 in the spring. However, this number will go down depending how many credits you plan to take. So we do have a lot of scholarship opportunities for our students. For one, you're going to be automatically reviewed for an academic scholarship. We also have scholarships if you participated in DECA, First Robotics. I definitely encourage you to look on our website to see what other scholarships you could be eligible for. I also encourage you to, of course, fill out the FAFSA. That way you can find out what other financial aid assistance is out there for you. Now, a little bit about your career, because you are going to college to eventually have a career. Our career services is a great office that we encourage every student to visit. They help with resume writing, mock interviews. They plan our internships and also manage Handshake. Handshake is like Indeed.com for college students. It's a way for companies to get in contact with you and recruit you. We have about 1,500 jobs posted daily on Handshake. For one, like I said, we are in a really good location for internships and careers. Flexibility, you don't have to wait till your junior year to do your internship. You can do it right after your freshman year because you will be very prepared. All of our students start their major their first semester, so we have a reputation for our graduates hitting the ground running. Next, a little bit about our academic programs. We have 4 colleges: architecture and design, business and information technology, arts and sciences, and engineering. So definitely go to our website and you'll be able to look at what kind of courses you'll take in that program, organizations associated with those majors. Some of the majors even have a combined bachelor's and master's. So definitely check those out. And lastly, just to contact us and come visit us. We do have virtual tour options available. We also have a couple different events coming up, some in person and some virtual. So go to ltu.edu just to see what we have coming up. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Up next, we have Mississippi State University.
All right. Hey, y'all, I'm going to share my screen really quick with you and then get started if it will work correctly. I have 2 screens. So, hey y'all, my name is Joy Smith. I'm the admissions coordinator for Mississippi State University, and I work with students in the Central and South Florida region. So I'm excited to be here today. Hopefully some of you know about Mississippi State, and if you don't, I'm excited to tell you about our university and what we have to offer. We were founded in 1878 as Mississippi Agricultural Mechanical College, so we are known for ag and engineering. We are also founded as a land grant institution. We're actually the largest land grant institution in the nation. We have 4,200 acres on our campus, but don't worry, you don't walk all 4,200 acres. We're a very walkable campus. We are a small-sized SEC school. However, we are a large institution. So we have a little over 22,000 students on our campus. So we are excited about that. And we are seeing growth continually at the university. We have over 180 different degree programs at Mississippi State. We are the most comprehensive university in the state of Mississippi. We're also the school of choice in the state of Mississippi. So our academic colleges range from agriculture and life sciences to engineering to our College of Architecture, Art and Design, College of Business, our College of Veterinary Medicine, our College of Education, and also our College of Forest Resources. So there's a lot of different majors you can look into. We have several pre-professional tracks, whether you're pre-med, pre-law, pre-optometry, pre-pharmacy, pre-PT school, whatever your heart's desire, there is something at Mississippi State for you. We are a founding member of the SEC. So if you are looking for that Southern college experience, we are absolutely going to offer that to you. Starkville is actually named the best city to live in the state of Mississippi. It's known for having the best shopping, the best clothing, and the best coffee. So I tell parents all the time, don't worry, you're going to be clothed, fed, and caffeinated. But here at Mississippi State, we really pride ourselves on the type of educational experience that we provide to you, because college is a lot more than just going to class and studying. So whether that's, working, doing co-ops or internships, or getting involved in fraternity and sorority life, which we're only about 20% Greek at Mississippi State. So it's not something you have to be a part of. Or being a part of our new Maroon Camp, which is like our Mississippi State summer camp for all of our incoming students, which is really fun. But also, we are actually one of the most diverse campuses in the SEC. We have over 80 different countries represented on our campus, along with students from every single state in the United States. Now, for us, if you are a fall 22 student, this is a great timeline to take a quick picture of. Our application opened up August 1st. We are an open access university, which means we believe in affordable education for all students. So our application takes you all of about 15 minutes to fill out. It's really not difficult. There's no letters of recommendation, no essay, nothing like that. But you cannot apply for housing or for scholarships until you've been admitted. And so our priority date for scholarships is December 1st. So if you have not applied to Mississippi State, I'm going to encourage you to apply now. That way it takes a little bit of time for us to get you a decision, because we do rolling admissions. So once we get a completed file, it can take 2 to 3 weeks for us to get you a decision. So if you are thinking about applying, apply now.
Joy, we're not seeing the screen that you mentioned.
Oh, are you seeing it now?
No, I don't have any screen up.
Oh, I don't know what's happening. So I'm just talking to a screen. Great. That's why. Y'all,
There you go.
I'm so sorry. You would think after doing this for so long, we would get it done, but it is what it is. Anyway, so for us, this is something you can take a picture of. This is the timeline I was discussing, and I'm trying to run fast. But when you look at tuition and housing For non-resident students, it's a little over $35,000 a year. We are on the cheaper end of the SEC schools. So with that, I don't want you to get sticker shock because we have lots of opportunities for scholarships and financial aid. So we do encourage all students to fill out the FAFSA. We do have need-based scholarships that you can apply for. We also have very generous out-of-state scholarships for non-resident tuition, academic excellence, things like that. But one thing to kind of understand is if you are a dependent of anyone who is currently serving in the United States military or has served, as long as they are honorably discharged, we have our veterans waiver. Our veterans waiver waives the non-resident portion of your tuition. So it's about $15,500 right off the top of your tuition to Mississippi State. We do want you to come visit campus. Mississippi is known as the hospitality state, and that is definitely in excess on our campus. So we do virtual tours. We have on-campus visits Monday through Friday. We have preview days and then academic insight, which will be in February. To kind of look at all of that, go to campusvisit.msstate.edu, and that way it'll get you more information on that. So again, I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see some of the pictures, but I'm going to put my contact information in the chat box. But if you have any questions or you need to reach out to me, please do. Thank you all so much, and Hail State.
Thank you so much. And a reminder to all of our participants that you can use that Q&A function to ask questions of our schools here during the presentation. Up next, we have Ohio Wesleyan University. Kaden, you're muted.
You'd think we'd be on the same page by now as well. Sorry about that. So my name's Caden Evans, Assistant Director of Admission at Ohio Wesleyan. Going to give you some more information about our campus and the different programs that we have to offer. So we are a smaller liberal arts school. We have just over 1,400 undergrad students. So your average class size is about 15. We also have a 10-to-1 to student faculty ratio. So you're really going to be in smaller class sizes, really get to know your professors and the other students in your class really well. We have a great alumni base that really likes to help students with different internship opportunities, finding jobs, different opportunities like that. Our students are really big on community service. So our students are doing over 45,000 hours each year of community service, which we think is really important. We have students coming from all over the nation. Ohio is our biggest draw, but we get students from California, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, different states like that. So you're not going to be alone. You're not going to be the only out-of-state student on campus. Have a great athletics program. About 35 students are involved in athletics. We're a D3 institution. And then in the middle there of the slide, you see more about our OU Connection experience. So I just want to talk a little bit more about that here in a bit. But if you don't know where we're located, we are in Delaware, Ohio, which is about 20 minutes north of downtown Columbus. Downtown Columbus is the 14th largest city in the United States. So our students really utilize the kind of smaller Delaware town for, some great local shops, restaurants, things like that. And then downtown Columbus for some internship opportunities, job opportunities, as well as a little bit of fun as well. So I think we're situated in a really great area that gives you kind of the best of both worlds. As far as programs, we have lots of different programs to choose from. These are some of our more popular programs that we offer: politics and government, health and human kinetics, business, psychology. Zoology is probably our #1 most popular program that we do offer. But like I said, we have lots to choose from, over 70 different majors. The nice thing about Ohio Wesleyan is that you do not have to declare a major until second semester of your sophomore year. So you have a good amount of time to make a decision on that, take some different classes, see what you like, see what you may not like. Oops, sorry. So the OU Connection, like I mentioned earlier, is really based on 3 things. So think big, go global, and get real. The think big portion is really focused around research. We have students doing research programs and research opportunities during the year, over the summer, and it doesn't matter what you're majoring in. We have students doing research in our creative writing program, in our business program, and our physics program. Doesn't matter, you have the opportunity to do research if that's something that interests you. The Go Global part is really focused around travel. 70% of our students take advantage of traveling while they're a student at Ohio Wesleyan. We have your traditional study abroad programs that go to Tanzania, Spain, Australia, New Zealand. We travel learning courses, which are courses you take throughout the semester. You're in class on campus, and at the end of that semester, you travel to wherever it is that you're learning about. We also offer travel grants, which are more specific to each student, where you can write a grant on something that you're interested in, passionate about, and maybe a specific place you want to go. And you get to do what you wrote about in that grant, and it's fully funded by the university. The third part is the Get Real, more of practical experiences, so really focused around internships, externships, like I said earlier, getting connected with alumni and finding those different job opportunities, internship opportunities, and also getting help with resumes, cover letters, all of those good things. This is just a quick example of one of our past students and her experience in the OWU Connection program. She's from Maryland, as you can see there. She was a zoology major and a double minor, but did a lot of different things in her time, in her 4 years at Ohio Wesleyan. Did a couple different travel learning courses, did a couple different internships. She wrote a grant, and all of these things helped her get to where she is now. And she has a job in a field that she's passionate about, and has some really cool experiences that she can talk about too, you know, when she's interviewing for jobs, and have those types of things on her resume. As far as campus life and activities, we have over 100 different clubs, sports, organizations, Greek life. Smith Hall is our all freshman dorm, where all of our first year students live. We have some other dorm options for our sophomores and juniors. The building pictured in the bottom half of the screen there is our brand new senior apartments, specifically built for our seniors, 4, 6, and 8 person apartments. There's a small grocery store in the first floor, which I think is pretty cool. So you can go there, right there, and get some groceries if you want. But we have a lot of great new things, buildings on campus. As far as admission process and financial aid and scholarships, we're on the Common App, if you're familiar with that. So we'll need your application, transcript, and then a recommendation letter. We are test score optional, so that is up to you. But once we have those required things that we need, we'll review for admission, as well as for merit scholarships. We award merit scholarships based off your application, and we have scholarships that range from $25,000 all the way up to full tuition, and that's per year for all 4 years. On top of that, we have a bunch of other scholarships that you can apply for to stack on top of your merit scholarships. So music, art, dance, theater, community service, student leadership, lots of great opportunities to build on top of your different scholarships. These are just some different rankings that we're really proud of. We have some great, student stories, and this is what we get out of it. We'd love for you to stay connected with us. Counselor information is on our website. We're open for visits Monday through Friday and on Saturdays as well. We also have a visit award. If you come and visit, you get $1,000 per year on top of any other scholarship that I mentioned earlier. So I think that is all the time I have, but I'll put my contact information in chat, and we hope to see you on campus soon.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Ohio University.
Hi, you guys. I'm Angie Lyons. I am your regional rep for Ohio University. I'm based in Georgia, so I am in the Southeast, so I understand all the different temperature challenges that we may have. I'm going to share my screen with us and get started. And this is Ohio University. We're based in Athens, Ohio.
At Ohio University, we've spent our last 217 years perfecting your 4.
worked at a bunch of different schools, and the last one was OU. And I came here and I just realized that like it's home. It just felt right to me. And that's a weird feeling because I didn't feel it anywhere else. I'm from a small town, so I get what it means to have a community. And when I came here, I felt that community again. There's something about this place that just makes you feel happy.
Knowing that you're having an impact and able to contribute to whatever science field you're working in is really important to know as a student. It was definitely cool to see true science in the making.
It's a real community that you get, not just in your residential green, but also in your residence hall.
Together with our regional campuses, centers, and Ohio Online, we are One Ohio.
When I first came here, I didn't have a lot of confidence. The faculty teach you that change is important. You meet all these people who want to enact the change and want to be a part of a family. The best part about it is gaining confidence in being you and not being someone else. This is home. This is a place for me to grow, for me to be a new person.
Ohio's generous and renewable scholarships represent our commitment to investing in your success for life. Ohio University doesn't just deliver a degree. It becomes part of who you are and will be forever.
I want to quickly share some information that was pulled out of the video is that we have 250 academic programs. We're intentional about our class size. There's about 27 students on average. Faculty to teacher ratio is 16:1. We most definitely, 83% of our courses are taught by faculty and university administrators. There's a lot to do at Ohio University. You saw the 600 different active student clubs. We're Division I sports. We have club sports as well as intramural sports. So if you're athletic or love the athlete, you most definitely can be involved. And then we have a robust arts program for those who want to major in the arts or even just have a passion for the arts. We have clubs or organizations. Anything that's hosted on our campus is free to students. There's no additional cost. So get involved, attend events, and have fun at Ohio University. We are invested in you. Going to college is transformational. We understand that. We are transparent about the cost. We want to make school affordable, especially for our out-of-state students. So we're transparent with that in all of our documentation, and we have wonderful scholarships and internships for our students who can take advantage first year. Here's a quick list of just a few of the places that our students have done internships as well as worked after graduation. 93% of our graduates are employed after the first year or continue their education. Applying to Ohio University is fairly simple. We are looking for 21 different credits, and you can see that math, English, 4 years, science and social studies, 3, 2 years of consecutive foreign language, so that it's 2 of the same years, And we give you credit for any dual enrollment classes that you've taken or anything where you earned a grade at college level, and also AP and IB courses based on the exam. The application process is fairly simple. We're on the Common App, and then there's an application fee. I will give you a fee waiver, and we're still test optional. It's your choice. I want to thank you so much. I hope the video gave some information. I'll put my contact information in there for you. I am Angie Lyons, your Ohio regional rep based in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Up next, we have Albion College.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Marcus Freeman. I'm the admissions rep for Albion College. I'm going to get my screen share really quickly. All right. Can you guys see that?
Yep, it looks good.
Okay, cool. So to start off, Albion is a small campus. We have an enrollment size of just over 1,500 students. So what this means for our students is that a lot of the things they're going to be doing will be involved in the community. We do have a lot of community-based events. So what this means is that, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I am so sorry.
All right, we will go ahead and start with a Q&A. If any of the participants have any questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A function right now, and we definitely have some time to answer them. So we'll go ahead and get started here. So what is one thing you want students to remember about your school? I'll invite everyone back on screen right now. We'll see if we can get Marcus back in the meantime. Hey, Marcus, all good?
Yeah, somewhat wrong on my end.
So all right, that's all right. Well, go ahead.
So our average class size is only 16 students per class. So what this means for our students is that you're going to get to know your professors. You're going to get to know the people that are in your class. We also like to keep our classes this size so that a lot of our activities can be hands-on. We don't want you just sitting in a lecture hall with 300, 400 other students and a professor is just throwing information your way. We like our class to be hands-on. We like our class to be discussion-based. We also set our classes up this way so that if you need help, our professors can provide the help that you need. Our students to faculty ratio is only 11:1. All right. Another good thing about Albion is our placement rate. So a placement rate is the percentage of students that either get a job or get accepted into grad school within 6 months after graduating. For us, that's 97%. So for our students, what that means is that we're giving them the skills and the knowledge that they need to get them out into the real world. Another thing that we like about Albion is our 4-year graduation rate. So for students that come on campus as a freshman, leave as a senior, they graduate, 98.5% of them graduate within 4 years. So not only are we getting them out in 4 years, we're also getting them the skills and everything that they need to get accepted into grad school and to get a job. Also, we are undergraduate only school. So what that means for our students, a lot of things that you would have to wait to do at other institutions until you're a grad student, you can do as an undergrad. So if you want to be a TA, you can do that. If you want to do student research, you can work with professors in the summertime and get paid to do student research. Or if you want to come up with your own research project, you can do that as well and get paid for it and actually get the chance to present on that research. So admissions in my department, what we look for. So in admissions at Albion, what we like to do is we like to take a holistic approach. So what this means is that we like to look at you as a whole student. We don't just like to look at your GPA and say, hey, you're admitted or you're not admitted. So we do look at your transcripts, but what we really like to see is an upward grade trend. So even if you struggled as a freshman, if you progress since then, we like to see that. We also like to see any letters of recommendations that you have. If you decide to write an essay, we love to see that. We really love to see leadership. So we like to see any extracurricular activities that you're involved in inside or outside of school. If you're involved in any community events, we love to see that as well. So activities, we have a lot of activities here on campus for our Albion students. We offer over 100+ different clubs and organizations that you can get involved in. And the good thing about Albion is that if we don't have it, you can create it, all right? So what that looks like is that all you gotta do is get a group of friends together, pitch the idea, and within a year, your club can be fully funded by the school. We also have plenty of Greek life on campus. We're actually bringing some of the historically Black fraternities and sororities on campus. And for our athletes out there, we offer 36+ different varsity athletics. We are NCAA Division III. So Albionisms, we have our institutes and centers. So our Gerstacker is our business institute. And what they do is they help our students get involved within the business world. And the good thing about this is that you don't have to be a business major to get involved. If you want to create your own business, they'll teach you how to do that. They'll also teach you the financial and accounting aspects of that. Another popular one is our Wilson Institute for Medicine. So for our students that are that want to get involved in athletic training, PT, any of the sports medicines, or if you want to go to vet school, anything like that, our Wilson Institute is very great with that and helping students with that. So affordability, although Albion does have a high sticker price, we pride ourselves on giving away a lot of financial aid. So our first merit-based aid ranges from $23,000 to $34,000, and that is purely based off of your GPA. We also offer individually packaged need-based packages based off of your FAFSA. So yeah, that's it. I can also include my information in the chat for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, now we'll move into that Q&A portion. So I'll ask everyone to come back on the screen and we will start here. All right, so our first question of the night will be, what's one thing you want students to remember about your school? So you get to give a little bit more detail here, a fun fact. So we'll go in the same order. So we'll start with Northern Michigan.
So Northern community service, volunteering, and leadership are really big. So it's a big part of campus and community, and we tend to draw students that have that interest. So if that's you, then come check us out.
At LTU, with our small student population, that means that you'll have a personalized educational experience. So you'll also be able to build a sense of community through those small class sizes, the organizations you decide to join, and any events and activities you get involved in on campus.
And for Mississippi State, just if you're looking for that true Southern college town experience, we are going to offer you that. We also are home to the loudest and most hated college tradition, and that is going to be our cowbell. So if you are not familiar with the Mississippi State cowbells, I am happy to talk with you more about that and the legend of the cowbell and our tradition with that. So Cal State.
For Ohio Wesleyan, I think, again, it's part of our OWU connection. That's the part that a lot of our students take advantage of just because of those hands-on experiences that our students are getting outside of the classroom that lead to jobs, internships, things that you're going to school for.
At Ohio University, we are not the largest institution, but we are the first. We want you to know that we're intentional. We're intentional with our size. We're intentional about everything we do. You're going to have a great experience. You're going to find your people at Ohio. And you're also going to have fun. We have the Mardi Gras of the Midwest that's held around Halloween. It's a big celebration, and you're going to have a lot of fun at OU. You're going to find your people.
So here at Albion, one thing we like to pride ourselves on is our diverse network. So here our students can get connected with a vast variety of alumni. We have alumni that work with Detroit Lions, the Tigers, Google, Chase, everywhere. So if you want that vast network to where you can get an internship and job, come to Albion.
Perfect. All right. Looks like we have time for more questions. So our next one is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? All right. Go in the same order.
So visiting campuses, any campuses that's super helpful because you start to get a sense of this feels good or this doesn't feel good, to kind of get a sense of what your institution needs to look like, what you want, what you don't want. You can start to really put together your perfect place.
It's important that you choose the right fit for you. Wherever you attend, that will be your home for at least 4 years. So make sure that you give yourself time to make that decision and that you're comfortable with that choice.
I think I'm going to reiterate about visiting campuses. That's really, really important. I tell students all the time that Mississippi State wasn't my first choice, but it was my best choice. And I didn't know that until I visited campus. But another thing is to build relationships with your admissions counselor. I promise we care about you and we care about your path and your journey. And we would not be in our jobs if we did not love students and we did not love working with you. So when you get those text messages, you get those phone calls, or you get those emails, please respond to them. We really want to talk to you. We really want to get to know you and help you through the process.
I'm going to be the third person to say visiting as well. But I think, while you're on campus, connecting with students, current students, is also really important because they know what it's like currently on campus. So, if you can connect with a couple of students and, maybe go on tour with them if you can, and really just kind of pick their brain on their college experience. And I think you'll learn a lot.
I would agree with everything that's been said. Make this process about you. Be intentional about what you want and your passion, desires, and your outcomes, but also have fun. Don't let this process stress you out. Take pictures, post that excitement you have when you're on campus. Share that with your family and friends because it's going to last throughout the process and once you decide in May.
So other than, of course, visiting campuses, make sure that you know that this process is about you. Don't allow a college to make it seem like you have to make a choice, because some colleges will do that. It is your choice at the end of the day. Pick somewhere where you feel like you are at home.
That is all fantastic advice. And I'll just, reiterate that really all of these people here with us today on the screen right now are here to help you, and they want you to ask questions, and they're very friendly. So definitely reach out to them throughout this whole process for sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. I think that will conclude our session for today. So once you close out of this window, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey. So we'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. And we encourage you to check back to the schedule and sign up for more sessions tonight. You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/Manatee District Virtual College Fair. That's strivescan.com/Manatee District Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a great evening and reach out to these wonderful institutions.